Hello everyone, Film Record. Today I will tell you about a very unusual Christmas movie. Krampus. Subscribe to the channel and click on the bell. Your support is very important to me. Our focus is on the family getting ready to celebrate Christmas. We learn that their family consists of a father, Tom's wife Sarah, two children Max and Beth, and a grandmother in a shopping center with the youngest child of the family. There was an incident. He had a fight with another boy who said that Santa was invented to sell a steak. We are given to understand that the boy still believes in Santa. For him it is very important. The family is a little on edge, especially after they find out that relatives, whom they are not really looking forward to, will come to them. Sister Sarah, her husband, their 3 children, and Aunt Dorothy showed up for the feast, and the families obviously don't like each other. But why did you decide to celebrate together? Howard and his children do not seem to be the most well-mannered people. His children all behave very indecently. It turns out that in the family of guests there is one child. And they forgot it in the car narrower. The family continues to quarrel. The girls, who are very similar to boys, begin to bully Max. They say nasty things about Santa, and also they stole his letter from the website and start reading it aloud. In the letter, Max asks that their family become more friendly. A fight is started, after which Max assures that now he hates everyone. Max rips up the letter and throws it away, which sets off a Christmas night of horror. In the morning, electricity is cut off everywhere, and a storm intensifies outside the window. The postman brings a huge bag of gifts that no one ordered. The eldest daughter is asked to go to her boyfriend who lives a few blocks away, and irresponsible parents let the teenage girl go on foot in a real snowstorm. As it turns out later that it is so cold outside that you can get frostbite in a couple of minutes, but we have a spare child, a grandmother. Bruce hot chocolate does not seem to be the only adequate person in the house. The girl goes to her friend. At the same time, on the road, without meeting a single person, and the morning is replaced by the evening in just a second. The houses in the area seem to be frozen over, and for the first time the Gram boss bat appears before us and tries to escape and stumbles upon the postman. She hides under the car, but this does not save her. Irresponsible parents continue to be such, but the son saves the situation and reminds that their daughter still has not returned. Tommy and Howard go by car to look for if they come across a snow blower, with which something was wrong, since Howard always carries a weapon with him. Get ready to search. They find the house of the guy Bad was going to, but it is already abandoned and devastated. They hear the girls scream and run to help. Some kind of snowy creature begins to pursue them. She starts dragging Howard into the snow and bites him on the leg and uses a revolver to save Howard. They return home and try to hide for several minutes. What happened to the children? But then they kill and spread everything, as it was irresponsible parents, only occasionally. They mention that it would be necessary to save, but she is far from the main goal. Now they go to bed, deciding to wait until the storm is over. The little puppy is led by a strand knot from Shrek and gets hooked. Attempts to save the guy were unsuccessful. Grandma tells what's going on. It turns out that as a child, she had already experienced something similar with her family, but survived them being pursued by the Krampus of an evil doppelgänger of Santa, who did not come to reward. To punish people who have left the spirit of Christmas. No one believes in her story. Even though Sarah saw a live strand of new with her own eyes, Howard's girls go alone to the second floor to the toilet, where the helpers of the evil demon Santa are already waiting for them. The parents went out looking and in the attic meet up with the rest of the campus henchmen. One of the girls is eaten by a huge scarecrow toy. Parents somehow fight off the monsters. Meanwhile, downstairs, Howard, having heard a noise in the kitchen, goes to protect the family. One of them is attacked by living cookies and they try to kill him somehow. How he manages to cope with them. Just kicked ass with Christmas cookies. They get together and let the dog die. They are attacked by toys from the attic, but Aunt Dorothy has completely figured out, there is only one left, but she does not have time to kill him. She is being dragged away by evil elves. Like the little one, the hunt is sent for her by the elf surrounded by families, feet ramp with a great escape. Wanting to deal with them themselves, taking advantage of the moment, they leave the house. Grandmother remains to buy time. In front of us for the first time in all its glory appears Chrome poses in their first meeting. The campus spared her, but not this time. The remaining family members run to the snowplows and there one by one they are dragged into the snow. Two children manage to get inside, but they can't leave and the girl is taken away. The elf makes the boys alive and gives her and mine a bell, like grandmother's, but Max is not going to just leave. He decides to go after his family. He begs the campus to spare them and asks to pick them up. Only him, because he is to blame for everything, but Santa's chrome desert, he doesn't care, he throws off. First, the girl and him into the fiery abyss of bright light and Max wakes up on Christmas in his bed. Everyone is safe at home and is already unpacking gifts. It was just a dream, but after unpacking his gift, Max takes out the same campus bell and everyone, looking at it, remembers what happened. The camera moves away. And we see that their house is in a glass ball on a shelf next to the same balls in the lair. Krampus, and well, write in the comments, have you watched this movie and how do you like it? I think the idea was great. It worked out as usual. Rate it from 1 to 10. In the comments, my rating on the screen. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel and be sure to click on the bell. For us, this is the best reward. See you next issue.